Okay, guys, we're going to review time to the hour and half hour today. So this was some work that you did yesterday as independent practice, and then we're going to do some more together as practice. All right, so this one we did together on the front. All right, we are between the 5 and the 6, so it's 5:30. It's not going to let me do it. I'm going to have to go over and drag it. At the next one, 9 o'clock. And then hour hand on the 6, minute hand on the 12, 6 o'clock. All right, let's look at the next one. Our times are 3:30, 7 o'clock, and 1:30. Now let's look at our first clock. Our minute hand is on the 6, so we know it has to be one of the 30 ones. And our hour hand is between the 1 and the 2. All right, which has it passed, 1 or 2? It's halfway past the 1, so we back up. It's 1:30, so I'll drag my 1:30 over in just a minute. Now let's look at the next one. My minute hand is on the 6, so it's half past. My hour hand is between the 3 and the 4. So I back up 3:30. 3:30. And my last one. 7. My minute hand is on the 12. So it is 7 o'clock. So this is what you should have. 1:30, 3:30, and 7 o'clock. All right, here's the next one. All right, our choices are 4:30, 3 o'clock, and 8 o'clock. Now let's look at our first clock. Our hour hand is on the 3, and our minute hand is on the 12. What time is it, boys and girls? It is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Look at your next clock. Your hour hand is on the 8, and your minute hand is on the 12. What time is it? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. And your last one, your minute hand is on the 6, so it's half past. It's 30. Now my hour hand is between the 4 and the 5. So I back up. It is 4:30. 4:30. So 3 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 4:30. All right, the next one. We have 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 2:30. Okay, let's look at your first clock. My minute hand is on the 12, and your hour hand is on the 1. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Get your second clock. Your minute hand is on the 6. Your hour hand is between the 2 and the 3. So you back up 2:30. 2:30. Then go to your purple one. Hour hand is on the 4. The minute hand is on the 12. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 2:30. 4 o'clock. Alright, this is the last one you guys did. This was your last page on yours. 2 o'clock, 6:30, 5 o'clock. Now look at the pink clock. Minute hand is on the 12. Hour hand is on the 5. What time does it show? 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Go to your next one. Minute hand is on the 12. Hour hand is on the 2. What time is it? 2 o'clock. And then the last one. We have our minute hand on the 6. That's half past. So what number for the minutes? 30. Half past is 30. And our hour hand is between the 6 and the 7. So it is halfway past the hour. We had to back up to figure it out. We back up and circle it. That is 6. It is 6:30. So we have 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 6:30. Okay, you need your clock. If you don't have your clock, it's okay. Pause the video and get your clock. All right, let's look at your analog clock. All right, an analog clock has a face with how many numbers on it? 12 numbers. All right, in between each number are little spots for 1-minute intervals. In between each, we have 4 little number spots. When we get to the big number, it makes the 5th one. So we can count each big digit by 5s. So let's look at yours, and I'll look at mine. And let's count how many minutes are in 1 hour. Start with the 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Very good job. 60 minutes in 1 hour. All right, now you're going to show me some times. Show me 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. I read my book at night at 7 o'clock. 7. Here's what you should have. Your shorthand or hour hand should be pointing to the 7. Your long hand or minute hand should be pointing to the 12. 7 o'clock. Let's try another one. Show 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Noon is the same thing as 12 o'clock. $12 o'clock. Here's what you should have. for 12 o'clock, your hour hand and your minute hand should both be pointing to the 12. Hour hand and the minute hand point to the 12. All right. Show 2 o'clock. Show 2 o'clock. All right, let's check your work. 2 o'clock. 2 with the short hand or hour hand. 12 with your minute hand. Remember when we tell time to the hour, your minute hand is on the 12 or 0 minutes. All right, now let's try telling time to the half hour. Now let's watch mine. All right, this is 1 o'clock. At 1:30, we take a break. At 1:30 or 1:30. Watch my clock. Now look at my hour hand. Where is my hour hand? It is halfway between my 1 and my 2. So not only does my hour hand go halfway around the clock, my hour hand goes halfway between my 1 and my 2. Show 1:30 on your clock. Your hour hand will be on the 6 to show halfway around. And then the 1:30, you're halfway past the 1. All right, let's try another one. Show 2:30. Let's see if you guys can show me 2:30. All right, 2:30. You're halfway past the 2, between the 2 and the 3. And your minute hand or long hand is on the 6. It's halfway around the clock. 2:30. Thumbs up if you got it. Awesome job. All right, let's try another one. Show 5:30. 5:30. Mom cooks dinner at 5:30. Show 5:30. All right, 5:30. Halfway past the 5, between the 5 and the 6. 5:30. Okay. We're going to keep practicing time to the half hour next week. All right, let's do one more up here as a review of time to the hour and half hour. If you're still having trouble before you take your quiz today, I would go back and play my boom cards one more time and make sure I have it before I take my test, okay? All right. Let's do one more. All right. So we have 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30. All right, let's look at them. They're all time to the half hour. So we're looking at the our hand itself to figure out which one. Or look at this one. The hour hand is between the 8 and the 9. It's halfway between the 8 and the 9. So I back up. My answer is 8:30. Let's look at this one. My hour hand is between the 9 and the 10. I back up. My answer is 9:30. Let's look at this one. My hand is between the 7 and the 8. I back it up. 7:30. So one more time. 8:30. 9:30. 7:30. Okay, so if you need to review some more, you may go back and do your Boone cards. You can practice with your clock at home if someone wants to help you. But make sure you're ready before you take your quiz today on time to the hour. Do your best work.